Dr. Pathak, Dr. Partha Shah, my dear friend Kiran, and the distinguished members of the press and media fraternity of Bombay. Welcome and thank you. And thank you all for being my allies in this journey. I want to address you, friends, in multiple capacities, not just as members of press and media, but as citizens, as fellow citizens, and very important citizens. This is not about Desh Apnaye Foundation. This is about us. This is about our children. This is about our future. As I grew up, I always felt concerned about India's underperformance. Somehow, even as a child, I felt that we could do a lot better. If I could do better as a young child in a lower middle class family, better than so many others, I felt, why can't we do better as a country? As I grew up, I did my bit running NM Securities. We built a lot of Indian companies, but that was not enough. And a credo developed in my mind, shikayat nahi shuruaat karo. This is all about shikayat nahi shuruaat karo. You can go into many causes, and there indeed are, and very difficult to prioritize them. One significant gap that we found in our research when we decided let's do something was citizenship education, lack of citizenship education. Several advanced countries who have made great strides with their democracy have introduced citizenship education. Whenever you start an initiative like this, you wonder, particularly somebody from financial community, you're full of skepticism. Kahan pahunchenge? And then the thought of alchemy comes to our mind, that no alchemist ever succeeded in converting base metal into gold in a commercial manner. But it created a lot of chemistry and a lot of advancement for the mankind. With the same spirit, we launched this with 3 pillars: citizenship education, volunteerism, and neighborhood. We wanted neighborhood to become our focus. And with that, we started a program which we call Act as an Education, and we identified schools as being most uniquely positioned because they have the access to the young. And there's another reason, that the leadership in the world is now starting to manifest at younger and younger age, and I can't be telling you all informed people here about it. So we saw that, yes, the youth is there, and schools have the access to them. Let's partner with them. What we needed to do was give schools some amount of motivation. Schools have their own preoccupation with curricula, etc. A lot of schools are doing wonderful initiatives, but a structured program on citizenship and volunteerism probably is not as easily available. So we created a lot of research-based, interactive, experiential, fun programs to give to schools, and also nudge them into starting what we call citizenship clubs in schools. In this journey, now we have reached a milestone. And based on our experience of last 4 years, our partnership with around 800 schools, I'm here to make an announcement. I think with all this experience, we are ready to go widely public with a contest, the Actizen contest. It's a long journey, but this is the important first step. That based on all our interaction with schools and all the knowledge that we have gathered, we created a pilot. Based on that pilot, we picked up a lot of research elements. That students need to be given a choice. They have to be brought out of a structured program. We need to tackle them at 3 levels: head, heart, and hand. And if we can put them through that experience a few times, we are going to change them forever. With that, we have designed this annual contest, Actizen contest. Some of the features of this are that we're going to invite schools, principals, parents across the country through various media. More importantly, we have aligned it to the learning outcomes of these schools. So there's no challenge about that. And also to the Sustainable Development Goals of the United Nations. We have made sure that all the students get a chance to participate in it, to do some leadership activity in the neighborhood. And there are a lot of awards, prizes. Some of the students who go to the stage 2 will get a chance to participate in a grand jury round, which we hope to hold in February and invite you all again for that. And there'll be some of the most glorious people who will be part of that jury, who have already kind of started to confirm. The top 3 winners in the grand jury round will be people who will be from schools who will have designed solutions which are scalable at a national level. And based on those solutions, we are going to make 3 films. And we have requested the directors of Dangal to oversee that effort. This is a highly motivating thing for a school and the students to get a film made on their ideas. To deliberate these ideas, we have created a kit where a mentored teacher can take the kids to interact with experts, with outsiders, so kind of give them a chance to work in a boardroom even while they're studying in a classroom. And one last thing I would like to, sum up, that whenever we take up a project of this kind, it's very easy to be very emotional about it. We take great precaution not to be emotional about it. How to be proactive, intelligent, and persistent instead of being agitationist and insistent. Here is creating a lot of choice, a lot of continuity, and by joining the schools, we get a chance to work with children from 5th standard to 9th standard. Over that period, through interventions of this kind, we definitely hope that a change can be brought about. It's increasingly seen that the children are taking leadership position. The age in which we live is changing in various ways, and I don't want to expand on that. But I think the age that we are coming to is the age of activisms. We call it Democracy 2.0, where the citizens will learn not to be just passive voters, but active shapers of their future.